Hey, it's me, Vicki Marie. I wasn't going to do a rant of the day today. I just wasn't going to do one because it's Halloween and we're going to have fun tonight in the Halloween live. And then one of my chatters made a comment on the video that I made about Ruby Franke and her friend Jodie Hildebrand, who, it seems were abusing Ruby's own children, tying them up, starving them, all sorts of horrible things they were doing to these children, while in the same time having a great life themselves, counselling other people on how they should bring up their children, all that sort of thing. And somebody made a comment, which I thought was a very good comment, that when these things happen, the debate always starts about if people are mentally ill or not. It's like the gunman, the shooting in Maine, Robert Card. You know, he had mental health issues, and I just thought about it. Just thought, it's starting to really annoy me. All this blaming everything on mental illness or mental health. This is not mental health issues. That Robert Card, he did not go out and shoot all those people because he had mental health issues. He went out and shot all those people because he was a twonk. He was a nasty, horrible person who thought that because he felt like bad for whatever reason he felt bad, and I'm not taking away from the fact he probably did feel bad for whatever, maybe he had some mental health issues, but everybody is now giving those fucking mental health issues to a load of other people who've lost their family and their friends. So he didn't do that through mental health issues. He did that because he's a narcissist, because he took everybody with him or took all those people with him because he's nasty. Some people are just nasty. They're born some people are born nasty. Other people maybe are made nasty because they have unfortunate backgrounds, which I can't see from him that he did have an unfortunate background, but who knows what happened in his childhood. I'm fed up of people saying that, oh, well, in their childhood this and in their childhood that. Lots of people get abused in their childhood, get treated terribly. They grow up in grinding poverty. They have terrible things happen to them. And they have mental health issues, but they don't go and kill a load of people, or they don't go and abuse their own children, tie them up in a basement and starve them. That's what people do when they are twonks. Yeah, you can see I'm really trying hard not to get angry here. So many people. So, domestic abusers, have they got mental health issues as well? Um, you know, uh, People who hurt animals, have they got mental health issues? No, I tell you, the people I feel sorry for that have mental health issues are the people that even just waking up in the morning for them, getting up in the morning and going through everything all over again is a torment because they hate themselves maybe so much, or they've got crushing sort of anxiety. They're coping with it day in, day out. They're going to work, they're putting on a face. They've got to do it because they've got their children to feed. They can't just sit in their bedroom maybe or whatever. But then there's those people who do just do that, can't face the world. And if they're in a position where, luckily they've got somebody looking after them and they can do that, then they do it. And I feel for them because their anxiety, their sense of, they don't have a sense of self-worth. I literally understand all that. They have panic attacks. I've been through all that when I was young. I do know exactly how it is. As you get older, you do start maybe to, as far as panic attacks are concerned, maybe you learn how to deal with them. But some people don't. Some people still can't face going out the house. Some people spend their whole life with crushing anxiety. but they don't go out and murder a load of people, or they don't abuse their children. Anyone who does that ties their child up and starves their child. It's not mental health issues that they're suffering with. They're suffering with twatitis. Twatitis, that's what they're suffering with. That's a new mental health issue that I've decided I'm going to talk about. Twatitis, some people are just TWATs, no matter what. And you can't, they're not doing it. When that guy, Robert Card, went out, decided he was going to take all those people with him. Now, we're saying that he had talked about it, he had discussed it, and there is a question to be asked as to maybe it hadn't been dealt with very well by the authorities and things. But how many people with mental illness, that mental illness manifests in wanting to murder a load of other people? Hurt other people. Most people are suffering with problems with mental illness. They hate themselves. That's how it is. They don't have self-esteem, self-worth for whatever reason. They're not horrible people. I think you've got to be very careful of blaming all these things. I've seen it so often lately, oh, well, such and such had been struggling with this or struggling with that, or, and they use it as an excuse to do terrible things. It's not an excuse to do terrible things. So the reason for this rant is I'm applauding all of you, any of you who have some mental health issues, which is probably a pretty big chunk of the population, and you face it, you go out there, you look after your kids, you go to work, you function in, the mental health issues could be for any number of reasons. And people are brave, they're facing those things every day, dealing with them. They are warriors, they are, in my eyes, they're the brave people that are going out there and doing it. Not these twonks. They didn't have mental health issues. Ruby Franke and her compañera, no, they were just cruel twonks. That's it. Not mental health issues. Nothing to do with their mental health issues. What we need to worry about now are the children's mental health issues and what they've had to go through. And if Jodie and Ruby had gone through anything when they were children, which would be terrible. I don't know what their childhoods were like, but most people who go through a difficult childhood, don't they then try to make their children's childhood different from the childhood they had? They want to improve their lives. They don't want them to go through the same things that they had to go through. So that's my rant for today. These people who hurt other people under the guise of mental health, the only mental health issue they're suffering from is twatitis. Thank you. May your God go with you. Bye.